Yes, guys, come on. The battle between the Eagles, the Cottage Eagles and the Super Eagles has been fought. And one Eagle have prevailed. Of course, you don't need to be told. Hearing the name alone, the one is Super, one is a Cottage. The Super has used the Cottage as cabbage to he has devoured the cabbage Eagle and use it for dinner. Oh my God, what a masterclass of performance from the Super Eagles. Yes, the Super Eagles gave it all. From the first half of the game to the end of the first half and the beginning of the second half, it was a masterclass of performance. Oh, what a beautiful match. What a beauty of a match. Super Eagles have never played a match so beautiful and composed like this before against a tactically disciplined Tunisian side that all through qualifiers during the World Cup qualifier, I think they were one of the teams that didn't really concede goal. And now coming into this AFCON, won their first match 2-0 with a clean sheet. I was like, what? How are they going to fare and how is Super Eagles going to fare against such a tactically disciplined team? But to our greatest surprise, the coach made some changes, about two changes to the previous team that played against Tanzania, and it was a different ball game entirely. I personally didn't believe it. It was a tactically disciplined Eagle side that came this time around to play the Cottage Eagles of Tunisia, and they did a master class of a job. And kudos, boys. We need to see, we want to see more of classic performance like this. Of course, the match was a crunchy tie and it was keenly contested. But at the end of the day, the Eagles, that is Super Eagles, prevailed. Apart from toward the tail end, which is what the coach Eric Eric need to really work on. Eric Taylor need to really work on because at the time when it matters most, whether it's concentration, the mentality, or tenacity, or stamina, I I I don't really know what is really the problem when it comes to defending tenaciously, like you see from most other African countries. When they score a goal or two, it's very difficult to see their opponent come back. So this is where the coach needs to do more because in making his changes, the change he made towards the end of the match almost cost us that game. And the shaky performance of the keeper, Wambale in goal, has not always been anything encouraging. Also, keeper that seems not to be confidence in the in between the sticks is not. I don't think it's not a good thing. Wamba. You have to put in more effort. You have to put in more effort, and the coach need to look into it. Wamba is not indispensable. It's not indispensable. It's just that Maduka that would have been invited. I don't know why he was not invited. He seems to be at least one of the Nigerians' foremost goalkeeper now in the world. Of course, playing a more well organized league side with Udinese. At least it's a good is a good keeper, and if it's not good, he couldn't have been the first choice goalkeeper. Playing such a guy would have also having such a guy in camp would have been a competition for one ball. Now there's not much of competition for apart from the guy from the other league, Ozoho, which had in the recent past, of course, during his era and reign in goal for Nigeria, it has been also also almost the same thing with what we are having now. Keeper has always been keeping department has always been an issue between uh, for the Super Eagles. Now, thank God, we got the victory, 3 points in the kitten for the Super Eagles to qualify to the next round. Let's see what happens. Of course, the last group game is not much of an important game, but of course, it's still important. We need to win that match because we need to top the group, irrespective of what Tunisia is going to play. Getting the 3 points and having collecting the nine maximum point to get out of the group is what matters. So that we'll be in a better position to advance. So in all, the overall performance not it has been good and it has been great. Kudos to the boys and kudos to the coaching crew and particularly Victor Osimhen broke the genes of not having scored in the AFCON. He scored a very beautiful goal, a very powerful header from the cross from Ademola Lookman, and he also assisted. And Ademola Lookman has been the standout player throughout the competition so far for the two games he has played. He has gotten two goals and two beautiful assists, and his goal is always clinical. It shows how clinical of a lad he is. No wonder some time passed, somebody really categorically made it clear that Lookman seems to be a very clinical, tactical, and more clinically and tactically disciplined player, much more than can ever think of than any other Nigerian player. And it's proven to be true because the way he plays his game and scores goals, my God, the guy is good. That guy is good. He's really an asset to the Nigerian national team. Kudos to him and Wilfred did a nice job. Scored a goal also on the score sheet. And of course, the lad in the heart of the defense, Bassi, of course, he also made his own contribution. Has always been a rock. Though we miss the likes of Ola Aina and the new lad that was just discovered. Let me remember his name now. Of course, if I remember his name, I will have also like make mention of it. I seem to have forgotten his name now. So, all in all, Nigeria, of course, is a good performance and keep it up, guys. Keep it up, boys. And the the country and the supporters are strongly behind you. So we hope to see a better performance, particularly in the knockout stage, because there is no room for such mistake. And I think the coach know more better than this right now. So kudos, guys, and we are behind you guys, and we hope to see you in the final of the match. I know there will be a lot of criticism also from different quarter. Of course, criticism is good. It's for making everyone's effort to be much more better and creating room for improvement. That is what criticism is all about. It's not about just criticizing and just for the sake of criticizing. Criticism, it shouldn't be seen as a negative. Criticism is taken for more room or for more improvement. That is what it should be taken as. So I still say congratulations to the boys once more, and they did it for the nation, particularly at this point in time that the nation is reeling from the oyster from the for the playoff to the World Cup, because that would have been the greatest showpiece that talent like Osimhen and Dukma Demola and Bassi and the likes would have loved to be, because that is the greatest showpiece of the footballing event which every player dreamed to. So hope to see more of you guys in the next game. Stay blessed and continue to put in all the work. And Chile, nice job. Think and bringing more tactical discipline to the match, particularly towards the end of the match, because it's not always good starting where ending poorly. It could even be better you start poorly and end strongly, very strongly. So take that and work on it with your tactical crew, and let's see that improvement. And let this thing be a thing of the past, because it has continually repeated itself, which is not really that good. For once, we should be able to get it right and get it right for good. So, love you guys. See you in the next match. Thank you.